Have you ever found yourself in a situation where you've had a couple of drinks, fallen asleep quickly, but then woken up the next morning feeling exhausted and sluggish despite getting some shut-eye? If so, you're definitely not alone. In fact, this phenomenon is incredibly common, and there are numerous anecdotal accounts of people waking up drained after a night of drinking, questioning why it seems impossible to catch a break. Well, it turns out that there's a fascinating scientific explanation behind why you might be feeling this way. And in today's episode, we're going to dive deep into this topic, exploring the science behind alcohol's impact on your sleep quality. We'll also discuss why you might be experiencing exhaustion even after falling asleep quickly after drinking, and reveal some actionable tips on how to prevent this from happening so you can wake up feeling refreshed and ready to tackle the day ahead. Have you ever wondered what happens to your body when you drink alcohol? Well, let's start by looking at what happens when you consume alcohol. Alcohol acts as a depressant, meaning that it slows down the activity of your central nervous system. This can lead to a feeling of relaxation and drowsiness, which may make you think it's easier to fall asleep. However, what many people don't realize is that alcohol doesn't promote deeper sleep or higher quality rest. Instead, it merely causes your brain to enter a state of depression, leading to changes in your sleep patterns and cycles. As alcohol is processed by your body, it reaches your bloodstream and travels to your brain. There it begins to slow down brain activity by increasing levels of a neurotransmitter called gamma-aminobutyric acid, or GABA. This results in a calming effect that can make it easier to fall asleep. However, as the sedative effects of alcohol begin to wear off, your brain reacts by trying to restore its normal function. This reaction can cause disruptions in your sleep cycles, leading to decreased sleep quality and feelings of tiredness upon waking up. In addition, alcohol consumption before bed can lead to dehydration, which can also contribute to feelings of exhaustion the following day. Overall, while alcohol may initially make it easier to fall asleep, it does not promote restful sleep and can actually have negative consequences for those who wake up feeling tired and sluggish. One of the most concerning effects of alcohol consumption on sleep is the suppression of REM sleep. REM stands for rapid eye movement, and it's a crucial stage of sleep that occurs several times throughout the night. During REM sleep, your brain becomes highly active, and this activity is responsible for processing important information, including memories, emotions, and learning. Alcohol interferes with this process, reducing the amount of time spent in REM sleep and impairing the quality of sleep. Studies have shown that even moderate alcohol consumption before bedtime can reduce REM sleep by up to 50%. This reduction can have significant consequences for individuals who are already struggling with sleep disorders such as insomnia. People who regularly consume alcohol before bed may find themselves waking up more frequently during the night, or they may experience fragmented sleep that leaves them feeling unrefreshed in the morning. Additionally, reducing REM sleep can have negative consequences for cognitive function, mood, and overall well-being. For example, studies have linked REM sleep loss to increased anxiety and depression symptoms. So if you've ever wondered why you might be feeling more anxious or depressed after consuming alcohol, it could be due to the fact that it's impairing your REM sleep and disrupting your brain's ability to process emotions and memories effectively. You may already be familiar with the term alcohol tolerance, which refers to the body's adaptation to regular alcohol consumption. When you develop a tolerance, it means that you need more alcohol to achieve the same level of intoxication that you would previously experience with a smaller amount. However, what many people don't realize is that developing a tolerance to alcohol can also lead to other less desirable consequences, such as developing a dependence on alcohol. When you become dependent on alcohol, your body starts to rely on it to function properly. This means that if you stop drinking alcohol, you may experience withdrawal symptoms such as anxiety, insomnia, and tremors. Tolerance and dependence are different from addiction, but they can be indicators that you're consuming alcohol in a harmful and excessive way. The good news is that you can take steps to reduce your tolerance and dependence on alcohol by taking breaks from drinking or reducing the amount of alcohol you consume on a daily basis. Doing so can help you avoid the negative consequences associated with alcohol consumption and improve your overall health and well-being. Another issue that can arise from alcohol consumption is a condition known as alcohol-induced hypersomnia. This is a medical condition characterized by excessive daytime sleepiness as a result of heavy alcohol consumption. People suffering from alcohol-induced hypersomnia may feel an overwhelming urge to nap or fall asleep during the day, even if they haven't consumed alcohol recently. This condition can be especially problematic for individuals who have jobs or lifestyles that require them to be alert and awake during the day. The main cause of alcohol-induced hypersomnia is the disruption of normal sleep patterns due to alcohol consumption. When you drink alcohol, it affects the neurotransmitters in your brain, which can lead to difficulty falling asleep, staying asleep, and achieving restful sleep. Over time, this can result in a rebound effect where your body tries to make up for lost sleep, leading to excessive daytime sleepiness. Alcohol-induced hypersomnia is a serious condition that can negatively impact your personal and professional life. Fortunately, there are treatments available to help manage this condition. These treatments typically involve a combination of lifestyle changes, such as reducing alcohol intake and establishing a regular sleep schedule, as well as medication to help regulate sleep cycles and improve sleep quality. Finally, another concern is the potential link between alcohol consumption and long-term cognitive decline. Studies have shown that excessive alcohol consumption can lead to problems with memory, attention, and decision-making. Drinking alcohol before bed may exacerbate these issues by interfering with the brain's ability to consolidate memories and process information effectively. While more research is needed to establish a definitive link between alcohol consumption before bed and long-term cognitive decline, it's still important to be aware of the potential risks and take steps to protect your brain health. So what can you do if you're concerned about the effects of alcohol on your sleep or cognitive function? First, try to avoid drinking alcohol close to bedtime. If you do choose to drink, make sure to do so in moderation and allow enough time for the alcohol to wear off before going to sleep. You can also try to keep a consistent sleep schedule by going to bed and waking up at the same time each day. This can help regulate your body's natural sleep-wake cycle and improve your overall sleep quality. Additionally, you can try to create a relaxing bedtime routine that doesn't involve alcohol, such as reading a book, taking a warm bath, or practicing relaxation techniques. Finally, it's important to be aware of any medications or supplements you're taking, as they may interact with alcohol and affect your sleep. By following these tips and being mindful of your alcohol consumption, you can help ensure that you're getting the restful sleep you need to stay healthy and improve your overall quality of life. If you've made it this far, we sincerely hope you've enjoyed our exploration of the science of alcohol's impact on your sleep. We're thrilled that you're interested in understanding how alcohol affects your body and what you can do to optimize your health. If you'd like to learn more about the science behind how alcohol affects your body, we highly recommend checking out our previous video on the topic. Thank you for joining us today, and remember to stay tuned for more informative and entertaining science videos. We look forward to seeing you in our next video.